Hi, everybody. My name is Amanda, and I had the request of creating a YouTube video in regards to our unique family situation and our journey, I guess. So we are a family of 5, and we have multiple animals. We've got 2 dogs, 2 goats, about 15 chickens, a huge garden, and all 3 of our kids are under the age of 10. Now, the reason why a couple of people requested for me to start this YouTube channel was because I am taking 2 different ideals and not uniquely bringing them together, but I'm bringing them together. I'm trying to minimize drastically, so live a minimalist lifestyle, and off-grid at the same time. So it's a journey. It's going to be a crazy, crazy journey. Right now we're in the very early process of doing this, and not everybody knows. So, anyway, no, not actually. There's only a very few select people who actually even know this yet. So recently, my mother and her husband went in on some property with my husband and I, about 18 acres to be exact, and it's all wooded. It is raw land. There is no water, there is no electricity, and there's hardly even a road up to where we're planning on being. So it's like a trail. It's about a quarter of a mile. It's a trail. It's not a road. It's not a driveway. It's a trail. And so I'm minimizing our family expenses. I'm minimizing materials we have, the things we have, and the things that we do, I guess, as far as, spend money on. That's not the point. Anyway, so we're hoping to minimize stress. We're hoping to minimize the strain, the drain that the 9 to 5 typically has on people. Luckily, my husband and I are self-employed. We do own businesses. He owns Borlord Boots and Leather, and I work in marketing. I own 50% of a business. I do social media marketing. My business partner does more of like the website graphic design. And as much as I love it and love that I've been able to afford to support my husband in his venture and starting to get our family off grid, because it is a lot of like upfront cost to do this, I don't want to work online forever. So even though I'm doing this vlog and I am technically kind of working online, promoting things, I don't want to do it forever. That's not where my passion is. As cool as it is, and the people I get to meet, it's great. But that's not what I want to do long term, because I want to be outside working in my garden. I want to, go bow hunting with my kids, which is something that we have yet to do. We recently purchased bows, and I'll talk about that in another video. I don't want to be tied to the grid. I don't want to be tied to this. This shouldn't be my life. So I don't know how frequently I'm going to be able to do updates depending on this process and how fast or slow it is. I guess there's going to be frequent updates just because there is a lot going on, and I am going to have to take it one day at a time. I have multiple rooms in this house that I need to go through. Like I said, I have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, plus a kitchen and a living room, but we also have gardening stuff we need to go through. We have crafts and tools, and we homeschool, so we've got homeschool stuff we need to go through. All of my kids are growing, so I have to go through their stuff and see things that they don't use anymore, things that they're going to grow into, what fits them now, how many things do I want to hold on to that they're going to grow into. It's a process. Plus, I have all the animals that I need to take into consideration. I don't think I really have anything that I can get rid of in regards to the garden or taking care of the animals, because there's just things that you need. But I definitely have pots and pans I'm not going to use anymore. I have dishes that I'm going to be switching over to. Like, it's it's a whole process. So that's probably where you're going to see this come in. We are downsizing from a 1,200 square foot house, or trailer house, I should say, into a 20-foot Connex as of right now. So I don't know what the square footage of those things are, because I think the Connex is 20 foot long, 8 foot wide, and 10 feet tall. If I'm not mistaken, I'll have to ask my husband. I'm not sure. But that's like no space. That's like no space at all. And I mean, I have to fit 3 kids, 2 dogs, a wood stove, a bench to cook on, and then our bed, plus food storage and things like that until we get a root cellar. I mean, so this is going to be a crazy ride, an absolute crazy ride. And there's going to be a lot of logistical pieces that we're figuring out, but it's going to be so worth it. It is going to be worth every struggle, every tear, everything, all the blood, sweat, and tears that we're going to be putting into this, that we've already kind of started doing because we've been practicing on the current property that we're at as far as homesteading goes. But we're taking it to the next level with off-gridding and minimizing. We are going to start taking away these comforts of having running water, taking away the comforts of having electricity. And it's going to be a struggle. And I recognize that struggle for myself, for my kids, for my husband, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So feel free to drop it in the comments, share this video with other individuals. I would really love to get feedback from people on their thoughts, or if they've done this, because I've seen plenty of YouTube videos and people on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, that are already doing this. But I want you guys on this journey with me from the very beginning. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll be pumping out more information for you in the next couple of days. Thanks, guys. Make sure you get online and find Borelord Boots and Leather and Midwest Business Adventures on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for watching, and thank you for your support.